welcome to yet another exciting episode of Just Bantz. How is everybody doing? Yes, it's your girl Ada, and I'm here with you like I usually am every week to give you the gist, everything that's happening on the internet and otherwise. But before we dive into it, make sure that you subscribe to the Redtv YouTube channel. Yes, click the little bell over there. Yes, and click on it so that you get notified every time that we post up a video. Now, if you're new to the show, welcome. You can check out all the other episodes down below. But if you're an OG, what it do? How's it going? What's popping? See, my words are getting very mixed up. But guys, usually, Just Bad to bring you the funny and everything on the internet. But it has been so hard to find any good news in the last week on the internet because the world is going crazy. 2020, this is not the year we planned, okay? We had a conversation at the beginning of the year, me, you, and Jesus. We said, look, we're gonna take trips, we're gonna catch flight, not feelings, we're gonna find a man, and we're gonna live our best lives. But really, truly, and truly, we need to soak 2020 in holy water, take it to the top of the mountain, and pray, because this year, this one is definitely above me now. So I'm sure if you're on the internet, if you have a phone, if you have some sort of communication means, you know that a man has been trending, and he's trending because he was killed. Yes, in my opinion, he was murdered by a white policeman for being nothing but African American. And it is so sad that in 2020 we are still having issues of racism so large and so painful. A man was allegedly accused of some level of forgery or something. This is a case or a felony, or it's not even a felony, it's a crime that you either pay bail for, or you do some hours of community service, or you spend a night or two in jail. But this man was killed by, get this, a co-worker, somebody who he has known for a while but just happens to be a policeman. Is the motive for policemen abroad not to serve and protect? Where's the service? Where's the protection? Now, thankfully, somebody was smart enough to bring out their phone and make a recording, because if not, the case we have right now would not be as strong. This is a recording that, to be honest, I haven't had the mind to watch totally. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, and my God, this man was there on the floor with your knee pressed on his neck, and he was screaming, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. What more do you need to get your dirty leg off his neck? I don't understand the level of hate that somebody can have for another person because of the color of their skin, because they're a certain, tribe or a certain ethnicity, even Asian, Indian, Somalian, African, whatever it is. They are human beings. They have the same body composition as you. They have the same amount of bones. They have the same liters of blood. Everything about them is the same, but their skin color, and you feel that is an okay reason for you to kill a man. Now, what's absolutely pissing me off is the way America is handling this. They are releasing autopsy reports saying, oh, he had an underlying condition. Yeah, he had an underlying condition that he was managing. If you didn't step on his neck till he died, he wouldn't have died. So let's not pretend like the underlying condition killed him. It's like saying, oh, I have cancer and you shoot me 10 times. I didn't die from cancer. I died from bullets going through my body. You killed me. And I want to commend the officer's wife. She did the right thing. She left his sorry ass. Yes, she asked for a divorce, because that is not somebody anybody should be married to, anybody should want to be married to. It is absolutely disgusting that in 2020, people are getting killed because of their skin color. It's appalling, and I honestly, to be honest, rest in perfect peace. We hope and we know that we will get justice, because this time they cannot ignore it, because the facts are right there in their faces. This time there is video proof. He did not resist arrest. He did not, fight back. He didn't have any weapons on him. And there's also another video of them actually beating him in the car before they brought him down to the streets and put their knee on his neck. Clearly, this is a vindictive group of people, and for somebody who has worked with him before, I think this was probably beef, and the guy was like, oh, you today, I don't catch you, I will show you Pepe. And he just let his anger and his hatred and his dark heart just take over, and he left his leg on that man's neck for minutes and minutes till that man passed away. It is high time we got up, spoke about it. The Black Lives Matter. We are your entertainers, we are your basketballers. A lot of the footballers, even in Europe, are black people. We are what makes your economy. We are the workers, we are the pharmacists, we are the stylists, we are the entertainers. It is high time you give us the respect that we deserve. Slavery ended years and years and years ago, and I don't see why anybody in 2020 should be allowing the color of your skin dictate how they treat you. So be black, be proud, and yes, own it. You're black, you're Afro-American, you're Asian, whatever your race might be, you are just as important as any white person. Don't let any white supremacist tell you otherwise. Moving on from that, that's a global issue. Home here, so much nonsense has been happening. Let's have a look.
This is live and direct in Yanoworo. This is the boss. This is the boss. Yanoworo, Bega Yanoworo. This is the boss. They shot the conductor to death, handcuffed the driver, and the police at Yanoworo bus stop couldn't do anything. They were just standing there. They were just standing there. Kill the guy. And now the police will kill the driver. Now he handcuffed this guy. They ran away. This is the driver. Yes. Okay. The other one is the conductor.
So, as if dealing with coronavirus, dealing with poverty extremely, dealing with Lassa fever, dealing with Yoruba demons, and dealing with women in Lagos who do not, know what type of butts to use for their bodies, some irresponsible Nigerian men, especially some irresponsible Nigerian policemen, have decided to add some extra tail to our woes. It is sad, it is disgusting. I'm a woman, I'm an African woman, I'm a Nigerian woman, and to see something like this happen is absolutely sad. Tina was an innocent bystander. This is a young girl who was in the crowd on her way, God knows where, probably thinking of the next thing she was going to do, and all of a sudden, because a policeman who has been given a firearm that he's undeserving of shoots into the air and kills this young lady. What excuse can you have? Why are we getting killed by not all of the other things I mentioned, but by somebody who is just trigger happy because he didn't get the bribe he wanted and he was drunk? It doesn't make any sense. This is a girl who had her entire future in front of her, and I can only imagine what her mother is feeling, what her father is feeling, her friends, her brothers, her sisters, if she has any. And my heart and my, everything just goes out to her, because I can't even lie. Every time, especially late in the evening, maybe I'm coming from work or I'm going out or whatever, I come close to a police station, there is a level of jitteriness I have. I literally get a mini panic attack, no joke, when I'm next to a policeman who has a gun, because I don't know if these people are trained. I don't know where they got the guns from. They are so trigger happy. I remember one time I was stopped with a friend in the car and he was mouthing up. I'm like, yo, keep quiet. Whatever they say you should do. If it's money they want, give it to them, because these guys will shoot you in the blink of an eye and they will run away and nothing will be done. Your case will just be swept under 1,001 cases, just like yours, that had police people who were trigger happy shoot them and nothing will be done. Now the second case, this one is just disgusting. You hit a woman over the head with a fire extinguisher. You rape her and then you kill her. And you do all of this in church. Where is your heart? Even if you're not a religious person or whatever, the church is symbolic. This is a 22-year-old young lady in school. She came to the church to read. Maybe her roommates were making too much noise or whatever. Like, how much is the conge in your body that you feel like, it's okay to not only physically abuse a woman, you sexually assault her, and then you kill her? A woman who had so much promise. I know that, in Nigeria, in Africa in general, the women are not taken as seriously or are given a lot less respect, but this is just despicable. There is absolutely no excuse to treat a woman like this. Now, the last case, which is one that breaks my heart the most, 11 men raped a 12-year-old girl. I think people who rape should be killed. That's just my personal opinion. Because for Christ's sake, she's 12 years old. She hasn't even fully developed. She's not curvaceous that you say, yes, she has a nice body. And this one is to all the rape apologists out there. What would you say is these people's excuse? When you say, oh, she was raped, what was she wearing? Oh, where was she? Who was she with? All those things do not matter. I can be scantily clad, I can wear whatever the hell I want, and I should be free to walk the streets without being scared that somebody's going to come out of somewhere and rape me. This is a 12-year-old girl. What could she possibly in the whole universe have done wrong for 11 men? 11! That is one number less than her age, meaning for every year of her life, there was one man that raped her. How does she come back from that? Like, and this is not a country that is, health conscious. It's not a country that you can say, oh, let's go and do swabs really quickly. There's no forensic investigation whatsoever. So you can't even put anything into place into catching these guys. They will do things like this and go scot-free, but they have ruined this girl's life. Look, the system has failed us. We failed each other. Our parents have failed us. Our parents' parents have failed us, because I don't understand what can go on in your heart for you to feel like it's okay. 11 people. Why? If you're so conjured, there are 1,001 ways to deal with that sort of thing. But for 11 of you to go after a 12-year-old girl, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, I'm so... I don't know what to say. There is no justification. There is no, there's nothing that would ever be done that would be enough. But I just pray and I hope and I ask God that these people are caught and they are actually made to face the consequences, so that the others can know that this is not something you can do and go scot-free with. Because I don't get it. You can hire a hooker. You can do anything like that. But to go after a 12-year-old girl, it's disgusting. There's no excuse for it. No matter the country levels, that is pedophilia. That is just, it is above me now. That's all I can say. But it really has been a heavy week. I think what we need to do right now is re-education, reorientation. Your sons, your brothers, your husbands. Forget what the society is saying. Forget politics. Forget everything. It starts from an individual. If you can teach your children to love, regardless of skin tone, regardless of class, regardless of anything, then so much will be better. Because if we don't fix this, these are the same types of people that would keep circulating in the system. These are the same types of people that will still be elected into power and be marrying 12-year-old girls and getting them pregnant and using their lives. To be honest, it's been a really heavy week. I know this episode was sort of kind of heavy, but these are things that we need to talk about. Please, everyone, especially the ladies out there, be safe, stay safe, protect yourself the best that you can. Lead with love and light. And this whole racism thing, I don't see the sense in it. I have the literal same biological body composition as you, so no, you're not above me. We are equal and we're all made in the image of God, and let's keep it that way. Let's just lead with love. Let everything just be alright. Like, we're dealing with a pandemic. There's still corona out there. Why are we facing all this other rubbish? 2020 just needs to do rewind and reset or something. You need to slap back of the year and just be like, you know what, fix up. Now, for you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, fix up as well. Click the subscribe button, click the notification button as well, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. This is Ada from Just Bantz. Bye.